Good morning.
Morning.
A very warm welcome to St Andrews, to What Have I Just Read with Alison, and a real joy with Ksenia today joining us.
It's always a pleasure to be here in this lovely chapel. I'm so grateful to people who restored it. And his jingle.
And the jingle. And the jingle. So, what have we just read? Why am I on reading prayer?
We've just read Hosea.
Hosea.
4. Oh my goodness. It's very hard on the priest.
It's very hard on the priest and the people, I guess.
The people that have a few questions, if I may.
Mm.
My first question is, it uses the allegory of family relationships, like children, and also mother. You shall stumble by day, the prophet also shall stumble with you by night, and I will destroy your mother. Is it a literal meaning, or is it allegorical?
It's allegorical, because right in the first 3 chapters of Hosea, in fact the first 2 chapters really, there's been this allegory that we have where God tells Hosea to go and marry a woman. He marries her, they have children. She then goes off and is unfaithful. And God then tells Hosea, go and love her again and bring her back. And he says, this is a lived out parable of the people of Israel, of me, and the people of Israel being the woman, and there are the children. So in a sense, we have this parallel that comes in. So it's not literal about your mother, but it's literal, but it's it's allegorical.
Yeah. I guess he said here the word of the Lord, O people of Israel.
Yeah.
The Lord has an indictment against the inhabitants of the land.
But it is hard, and in one sense it's a challenge to the priests, because they're the people who teach, and if they've really got it wrong, if at the heart it's not right, then in terms of worship, then that's going to spread through the people as well.
It's interesting how it has an effect even on the land. Therefore the land mourns, and all who live in it languish, and things are dying, even the fish of the sea are perishing.
Yes.
So we are all interconnected.
That everything's connected, and
And everything is under God.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And he dresses just one priest, but it means all the priests of Israel, doesn't he? Not one high priest of Israel. Really think no.
With you is my contention, oh priest, yes, he's talking to all, he's talking to. And then moving on to to 1 Corinthians 10. There's both a warning here, but also a great encouragement as well. The warning is, don't presume on your religious sacraments, say I'm baptized, I've been confirmed, I received communion, or whatever it is. He says in the end, the people of Israel had those amazing experiences and encounters with God, but actually when temptation came, they fell.
Yes. Even though they had all that, nevertheless God was not pleased with them.
Yes.
They were struck down.
And there is one scary line here. So they were written down to instruct us, on whom the ends of the ages have come.
Yes, because we live, and the people since the death of Jesus live in what is called the last times. It doesn't mean to say, it could be that today is the last day, but it doesn't mean specifically, this whole period is called the last times, after the death of Jesus, before his return. But the really nice thing here is that last bit. So if you think if you think you're standing, watch out lest you fall. We have that saying, pride comes before a fall.
Yeah, we do.
And then, no testing has overtaken you that is not common to everyone. God is faithful and will not let you be tested beyond your strength, but with the testing, he will also provide the way out so that you may be able to endure it. So perhaps when we are going through times of testing, of temptation, perhaps we can sometimes look and try and say, God, where's the way out? And Sometimes we don't, because we don't want the way out. We want to stay in, but just pray God provide the way out. It also means, of course, that if we do fall into temptation and we do give in, then actually we have no excuse, because God did provide a way out, which we didn't take.
Can we always discern it?
We can't always discern it, can we? I guess if we're so tightly into that.
If we're so
Into
in
that
and so into that thing,
sin,
and,
if you like.
yeah.
But
You know, if there's somebody who's, if there's a person and we just can't forgive them, and we've got, you know, and we're absolutely full of revenge against them, and we think, how on earth can I ever get to that point of forgiveness? Maybe there are little things that we could sort of grasp onto, and it is very hard to see them.
I suppose that's what's really helpful about being in a community, a
Yeah.
believing community, because you then can talk with other people and they can start to help you, can't they, to see a way out too. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you ever so much. Thank you. And have a wonderful day. Bless you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.